When it comes to transfer sagas, few stories capture the attention of Rangers fans quite like this one. A storm is brewing around Hamza Igamane, and the latest twist could have huge implications for both the player and the club. With speculation intensifying and key decisions looming, all eyes are now on Ibrox as the drama unfolds. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Chris Boyd would hate to play for Russell Martin's Rangers team. The former Ibrox striker was a record-breaking goal machine during his time at the club and plundered 138 in total during his time in Royal Blue. But watching the current crop, he wouldn't be enthused about being the centre forward for them because the team simply do not supply the ball into the box for him to feed off. Boyd thrived off service and more often than not would be in the right place at the right time to add the finishing touch. And he sees the current side as being too negative and powder puff in their route to creating chances. They have drawn all three of their league games so far, against Motherwell Dundee and St Mirren, scoring just 3 goals. None of their strikers have a Premiership goal, and right-back James Tavernier is the top scorer in that competition with 2. Speaking to the media, he said, "I would hate to be that number 9 for Rangers right now, hate to be it, because there's nothing comes in the box. Nothing. They get to the wide areas, they turn back, go back down, try and go out the other side. There's nothing in there. There might be a few wingers, Gassimer especially comes off the right hand, the left hand side. He cuts inside and tries to get a shot away. Yes, you could look at it and say, I might get on the end of scraps. Magoma, he flashed a lovely ball in during the week. I think there was one yesterday he flashed across. Apart from that, I can't really think of any time that you're saying to yourself, where's the Rangers strikers? Why are they not in the box? Why is there nobody in the box? Because it doesn't come in." Now in some huge Hamza Igamane news, Hamza Igamane's Rangers future has been thrown into further doubt after the striker failed to train with the squad ahead of Wednesday's crucial Champions League playoff against Club Brugge. Sky Sports News reports that the 22-year-old is not carrying an injury, fueling belief inside Ibrox that the club is now preparing for life without the Morocco international. French outfit Lille remain determined to land the forward and have reopened talks after their initial loan proposal was rejected last week. A fresh offer is expected soon. The situation comes in the wake of Igamane's controversial refusal to come off the bench during Rangers' 1-1 draw at St Mirren when he claimed he was injured. However, Lille are not alone in their pursuit. Dutch champions Feyenoord are also monitoring the situation closely. Despite the growing interest, no deal has been struck, with Rangers intent on holding firm until their valuation is met. Speaking after Sunday's stalemate, manager Russell Martin shed light on the unfolding saga. "We had a bid this week for Hamza, we rejected it. All was fine. Trained fine yesterday, warmed up fine. I turned around to him at 60 minutes because I wanted 2 strikers on the pitch. Hamza told me he was injured. I don't know if he refused to play. I have to trust him, but we'll see." Martin admitted that the uncertainty surrounding the transfer window is creating distractions within the squad. The issue is that the transfer window is still open. There are a lot of people, one eye out the door and one in, and we need people to be all in all the time in this football club. We really need that. At the minute, there's still too many people uncertain or still trying to think, maybe there's something there for me. The window needs to shut quickly. In-house, we need to make sure that we have people who really want to be here, so the people that come in and the people that stay really want to be here. We'll see. Igamane, who netted 16 goals in his debut season at Ibrox, now finds himself at the centre of one of the biggest transfer stories of Rangers' summer. With the clock ticking down on the window, the question remains, will he stay and fight for his place in Glasgow or leave for a new chapter abroad? In other news, Joe Rothwell believes that this week can change Rangers' fortunes as pressure continued to mount on the side following a 1-1 draw with St Mirren, their 3rd consecutive draw in 3 opening league matches. Sunday's result leaves Russell Martin's outfit 6 points off the pace of their old firm rival Celtic, who they play on Sunday. First, they travel to Belgium on a salvage mission in a bid to overcome a 3-1 first leg deficit against Club Brugge in the Champions League playoff round. "It can be a defining week," Rothwell said, speaking post-match in Paisley. "It's two massive games in two different competitions. We want to be playing Champions League football, that's the aim. So if we can go out there and do that, then take the momentum into Sunday, and then that can hopefully be a season-defining moment for us." Having two games that will potentially set the mood music for the entire season in August is less than ideal, but it illustrates the pressure of turning out for a club where the fans are ravenous for success, and trophies need to be won yesterday. Rothwell believes that positive results in these games, on which so much is pinned, can be the much-needed jumpstart to their campaign both in Europe and domestically. He added, "It's a huge game on Wednesday. We were disappointed with how that game went during the week, especially the first half. I think in the second half we came out and showed more of what we want to do. If we can go there, turn that around, then Sunday's a huge game for us. Obviously, we know how much it means to everyone, how much it means inside the changing room, and hopefully we can get a positive result. It's 6 points at the minute. We play Celtic next week, and if we get a result, it's down to 3, and then things might swing in a positive momentum in our direction, and then we can hopefully kick on from there." Rothwell is amongst a flurry of new faces whose Ibrox career can be measured in the weeks and days rather than months and years, but already he and his teammates seem to be swimming against the current of fan opinion that they have the mettle to right the early season wrongs. The 30-year-old summer acquisition gained praise for his midfield showings against Panathinaikos and Victoria Plzen at Ibrox, but a string of subpar domestic games coupled with the Bruges capitulation since have only ramped up the need for a statement performance to get the support infused once more. It's a fact that Rothwell knows only too well, as he admitted he isn't satisfied with his own performance levels. "It doesn't seem to be quite clicking at the minute, individually and collectively," he added. "On my behalf, there's no one more disappointed with how I'm performing at the minute, but we just need to stick together, keep working hard, and doing what we do on the training ground, and hopefully we're not far away. Inside the changing room, we're all still together, and we know that we're just that little bit away from where we want to be. There are so many games coming thick and fast that there are chances for us to go out there and really show what we want to do, and hopefully then the results will start to turn for us." This Rangers team has felt the ire of the fans on more than one occasion already this year. It's a reaction that the experienced midfielder understands, having turned out for Leeds United, where the stands are also known for their vociferous support. There's no one more disappointed than the fans. They pay the money to come and watch us and get the results for them, he continued. "Speaking to a few people, I knew what to expect before coming in here. The fans just want the results, and now we obviously want to give it to them. At the minute, it's just not quite going how we wanted to go, but obviously they're entitled to be disappointed, as we expect. But we just need them to stick with us and rally together, and hopefully then we're not far away from getting the results." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.